It'll be quick, it'll be fast, maybe it'll be educational. Let's see where we're going. Okay, so normal activities will resume really for me on Thursday. I will be doing a webinar on Wednesday morning, but that one might be a bit groggy. So let's have a look at the cryptocurrencies, and we're moving into the charts. Let's pick up and see. I'll look quickly at Bitcoin. I won't go into huge detail on everything. It's just more of a general overview and rundown. And we have some Bitcoin. We were thinking that was getting a little bit friskier, and it got slapped again. So we were, where are we there? This needs to be brought up to date. We did actually do a little bit of buying around the 6,300 area, I believe, yesterday. Robbie's created a PHG trades table now for us. And yep, we had that big sky blast, and we are still long, and we've seen it move up. So we can move our PHG trade up to 6,300 now, which is basically around about where we got in at. We've seen it spike up into the 8,000 area. I just want to check to see whether that's reality. So our theory about the cryptocurrencies is working. And so here we go. Yeah, so that was real trading up there. It was at least an hour's worth of trading on the big bar, and it got crushed. We were talking about 7,500 as a target area if it got up there. 7,800 also accorded with a bit of a weekly target. So we were thinking about this area here as 7,415. It overshot a bit. Still impressive. We're looking for better things in Bitcoin. Now, Ethereum probably also followed it. We haven't liked Ethereum as much as we have Bitcoin, and we'll see that pick up. Yeah, Ethereum's still undercooked in a lot of ways. The other one was EOS, and there was another one which I have to go back through the last transcripts, which I haven't got time for. EOS also a little bit subdued. So things like Ethereum, not so much, but the Bitcoin. What was the other one? There was another one. Yeah, Ripple. Ripple was the one we liked as well. So let's have a quick peek at that. Ripple has been good. It needs really to close above that 50 cents area. So thanks for that. That's the majors. Tomorrow's speed webinar will be on that earlier. So here's the Forex. Looking at the Forex now, we've been selling the US dollar on a PHG trade. We've also been buying the Aussie and the Kiwi, and we have dollar yen also looking for bear pause warning. So let's go in and have a squeeze at what the dollar indexes did, and maybe update PHG trades table if we need to. We're still short. We're still short the dollar index, and we will remain that way. The Aussie dollar, no change to the orders. Aussie dollar, we are still long, and we will remain that way. No change to the orders. We're long from lower down, making some cash. If you want that PHG trades table, let me know. The Kiwi, we're also still long. We have exceeded our first target. We're looking for, as I said yesterday, 0.6667 on the top side. Quick look at the Japanese yen. You probably want to think about buying back some shorts if you are short. We're not short on a PHG trade. The euro versus the US dollar, we are in neutral, so not that interesting. And the pound versus US dollar, kind of pulling back as expected. The Swiss franc is in that big corrective pattern. It's come down into the right area, so I'd start thinking about buying a break above 99.15, looking for a push towards 1.0005. We're not making that a PHG trade. So let's move on to commodities. Commodities solo speed webinar for Tuesday the 16th of October 2018. Actually, we'll have a quick look at that PHG trades table if we can. For the Forex, just so in case I've forgotten things, I've been surfing a lot and doing a lot of things that make me happy. So we have here the 15th dollar index. Yeah, so no need to change that stop. We're short from 95.10 and we're looking to sell more below 94.20. The Kiwi, we're long at 64.53. Stop is can come up to 64.75, and the Aussie 70.45 is the stop. That can come up to 70.65. And the euro, we're long. Stop is at 1.15. Slightly all over the place on that one. Not really in the money. The other ones are doing good. Okay, so next move we're going to make is to look at some commodities quickly. We have been seeing a target at 12.44 for gold, and pick that up quickly. So we're long-term bullhorns warnings in feeder cattle, cocoa, which we're long, gold, coffee, which we've been long for a while and making good money, orange juice, which we're looking to go long at the right level. We've been waiting for good levels on that, rough rice and soybeans, and sugar and silver and 5-year notes, 10-year notes, and 30-year bonds. We have all of the long-term bear pause warnings on heating oil, which we're long and had made a really good profit on, and RBO big gasoline, which we are short and we're making a bit of money on also. So there's the short-term bear horns and bear pause warnings. Just quickly to have a look at heating oil. It's kind of ratioed out. So a further dive below 2.3 and a close below 2.3 is not good. Natural gas, which we made some good money out of, we could get back on our bikes, but we're not going to. RBOB gasoline, we are short, and where are we short from? So we're short at 2.08. Stop is at 2.02. I don't see a reason to change that. You could shade it down to 1.99, but no real big reason. Wheat, we were exiting gracefully on wheat. Got the heating oil still. Yes, that's heating oil is wheat. We did do I thought we did a bit of an exit gracefully on wheat. We reached maybe, yeah. So what we wanted to do was to exit gracefully, and we brought the stop down. So 525, we are, regardless of whether you followed that instruction previously, we had an exit gracefully on 1/2, even though it wasn't saved, it looks like. Market on open, and that was on the 15th. And so that would have been at the fill of this level here, which would have been 518.4 or half. So exit gracefully and stopped out for a loss. Okay. Silver, we want to buy break about 14.82. We were long silver previously, and just gone long a little bit on, not long silver yet. We're still waiting for that break. Now we are long cocoa. Stop is at, we got stopped out for profit, and then we bought back in market on open on the 15th. Let's see where that is. So that was there. So we actually 21.71. That's a scary fill. We'll see how that goes. 21. It was only for one half of the normal position. So we entered and entered. Now 2065 was the stop. There was a big range in there. We're not stopped out and it came back. So we're looking up towards this 2350 area, which is the target I've put up there. So we're entered, we're away. Orange just looking for 140.5 on the downside. I don't think we would have been filled on that last night, but let's have a quick look. Bit no, and we got coffee. Hopefully it will come up quickly because I don't want to wait forever. Very happy with the Bitcoin trade there. Coffee's still going. We got in down here at where is it? 107. So we're up. What's that? $4,500 US. I guess it's about, let's call that 6,000 Aussie plus in about a week and a bit, which is good. Have we reached some of the other targets? 125. Yeah, we've still got some more up our sleeves, so let's wait for that. All good. We have some soybeans. We wanted to buy a break above soybean oil, which is buy a break above 30 with a stop loss at 29. So let's see where it ended up. We got filled there. We were entered, and that was entered on the confusing there. We are filled at 29. And we're filled at break above 30. So 15th, 10th, 18. Entered. We also were buying corn, market on open at 358. Stop at 358, apologies. Market on open, that was. So we bought that yesterday. That was 373. Entered. Sorry about the typoing. Okay. So that's it for the commodities. Yeah, I think we weren't entered on the 29 area. Anyway, we bought the breakout. So let's have a squeeze at, that was in soybean oil. Let's have a squeeze at the world indices. And we've had short-term bear pause warnings on 164 US AOEX stocks and 2,000 bullhorns warnings. We have bullhorns warnings in E-mini S&P, Dow Jones Euro Stocks 50, German DAX Hang Seng, S&P Growth Index, Italian MIB, S&P 500 Value Index, and the FTSE. So let's look what happened with the trannies. That was the tip-off that we thought we were going to get a bigger decline. We have been talking about, or at least yesterday I was talking about this forming a triangle with a rally up to 10,830. That still applies. So the Dow Jones Industrial Average, same reason, it's got down to lows, probably up to here. Currently we are short from, in the Dow, it's one pure trade in the equities. At least we're not been long, and we have been short the Dow. We shorted the Dow on the 5th of October. at 26,750, and we that was it. Top is at 25.80. We took profit at 26,353. The fifth was 2 days after the top, and we basically, it's been a good trade. We're still looking for probably a bit lower. It's going to have difficulty at 25,683. We will leave our orders as is. I don't think there's any reason to go on. Let's have a quick run through. Nothing. The market's in a holding pattern. The DAX. The DAX, I thought that might do a little bit better. Euro Stoxx 50. So we're leaving that, the DAX alone. Euro Stoxx 50. That's still a bit tepid. Again, I thought Italian IMIB, I haven't liked for a while, so that's all in order. Shanghai A-shares index. Still weak, so it's a global thing. Normally you'd expect the Chinese market to do a bit better when the US market's not doing so good. The Hang Seng's in trouble because its two best buddies aren't doing great. The Nikkei, that's strength in the yen, is hurting this. The Australian SPY, and sorry for this being so brief, but I've got to go surfing before I hop on a plane. This is trending down, so we have another kick lower coming. That's fine. We're in the triangle. Maybe goes 59.70, maybe 6,000, as I said yesterday, and then we try into the mid 5500s. Nothing's changed here dramatically. So let's have a quick look at the Australian market, and I'll be answering questions today. I've already posted some answers to Profit Owner Group members' questions, gold members. We have some bullhorns warnings in ANZ, CSL, CBA, TBT, MGR, NAB, Qantas, SGP, Tabcorp Holdings, and Wesfarmers. And as I've said, you don't have to be in a big hurry to jump in yet for a couple of reasons. Those reasons are elucidated perfectly well yesterday, which you can have a look at. And these are the wedgies. And so you saw the wedgies. Let's have a look at what the index did. I think it won't give us much. It's dropped a bit. It's kind of like the SPY. That's the All Ordinaries Index. The XJO, same thing, dropped a bit yesterday. Probably 5800, 5830 is rally point where it could get into, but at the moment, not so much fun. This is for the XFJ financials. It's trending down. The materials index, not really trending down. I guess war will help this one. So the energies index, I haven't liked this. It's landed on something that is an inappropriate place for stopping, in my opinion. The healthcare index, we've been short CSL. We'll just pick up those ASX PHG trades just for completion in case something happens on the plane. You've got better stops, I guess. And we come back to here. Tables. We've been short CSL, which is probably the scariest trade anybody could take. We've been short CSL since when? I can't remember the date. Since 6th of September, and we sold 1/3 because we were a bit scared and timid, and we took profit at 212 on 1/4 of the position of 1/3. If that makes any sense for you, good on you. But it's a small position we've made some money on. I don't like shorting CSL personally because it used to bounce in your face really well. So we dropped the stop down to 195.8. We will keep that as is. As you can see, we've got very few PHG trades on, looking to buy a potential CBA. TPM, we bought at $7.70 with a stop at $7.20. And that is probably a little bit at risk because of the general market unto itself. We're talking about higher levels. kind of 770 is kind of just at break even at the moment. We could probably bring our stop up to 732 just in case we have been entered. We haven't got much on, and we have cash in the kitty, and we're ready for buying stuff when the appropriate time comes. I've given you the timing in the forecast webinars and other webinars. You might want to refer to those on the Profit Hunter Group site. Go and have a look at those timings and those pricings. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and talk to you soon.